right, now before we approach movements that are called deadlift and skier swings, I want to go over a basic movement before that that is called the hip hinge. Now this is not a squat, all right? Now if you remember in our squats that we went over, you're going to be here, you come down like so. Now a hip hinge, you're going to have your feet more hip width apart. You can even have them a little bit closer. All right, I want to show you a side view first because this is where you see it the most. A hip hinge, while your feet are directly under you. Let me shift back a little bit. While your feet are directly under you, you're going to push your butt back, keeping your knees directly over your heels, keeping your back straight, and bracing that core, right? We don't want to arch here as we're in this position. You want to tighten that core and then just have a straight back in that hinge position. Now, when you go into these positions, you want to really try and feel it in your butt and in your hamstrings, the back of your legs. And then as you come up, instead of just reefing on your back to pull yourself up, we don't want that. You do not want to work your back in these hip hinge movements. We're working the back side of the legs. So as you hip hinge back, brace your core, knees stay over your heels. From there, to stand, you actually want to imagine you are pushing your feet through the ground, squeezing your butt to stand. So you're going to hinge back, and then push your feet through the ground, squeeze the butt, stand. If you take these really slow and really activate that movement, push through your heels, outside of your foot, push through the ground, squeeze the butt, you should feel it right in through here, not up in your back. All right, now, that is the basic hip hinge. Here, push back, knees stay over the heels, stand. Okay, just like this, push back, and stand. Okay, so I want to show you the deadlift, right? Where we will, of course, do this with dumbbells. Now, when we do deadlifts, you want that hip hinge, you want that core bracing. You're going to hold your dumbbells in the side from here as you push your hips back, bending your knees. If you can, go ahead and touch the ground and then push through the ground to stand back up. Touch the ground, keeping everything straight. I like to look straight out ahead and tighten your core, brace your core to support your back. Now, if you do not have that flexibility to touch the ground, that's okay. Hinge down to where you can and then push through the ground to stand back up. Okay? If you ever do a single leg, same, so you kind of take sort of your lunge stance, but from here, you're still going to push your butt back, touch down, and back up. So I'll move these dumbbells so you can see more what's happening here. You're going to hinge back, coming down, coming back up. You should feel that in the back of the leg, not your lower back. Right, now with skier swings, same idea, only now you're going to squeeze the butt hard to push the momentum with the dumbbells. So from here, right here, you're going to hinge back, squeeze the butt to push the dumbbells. So your arms are really just holding the weight. You're not trying to squeeze them up higher. You're just squeezing the butt to get the weights up. From here, you're going to hinge back and then use that butt to do all the momentum. And really, mostly what your arms are doing, your back is going to be active just for holding that weight and to keep you from hunching. And then you're going to be working here, those grip muscles, to hold on to those dumbbells as your butt pushes the momentum. And those are skier swings.